Welcome to this special space on YouTube. And if you're wondering what I'm doing here, yeah, it's 2022 and I finally get to come out of my shell. Like, for so long I've really held back on shooting this video, necessarily not for anything, but I just kept feeling like, okay, I don't have everything in place, I don't have sound, I don't have camera, lighting and all that. And I was like, you know what, let me just sit down today and get this done. Let me do this. Let me take this first step. It's always the first step, you know. It's always the first step. And yeah, I decided to test the waters today because it's 2022. Yeah. So today, guys, I'm out here with my first video. This is going to be talking about my content creation and all that. So while growing up as a child, I was lagging behind in a whole lot of stuff. Developmentally, I was kind of slow. In terms of speech, I really didn't get to talk like other kids got to, and then I didn't really get to walk so well as a child. I was kind of knocked knees and all that. And yeah, my mom do confess now that she had her fears back then while growing up over the time, because over the time I found myself out in the public zone. I've seen myself amongst the crowds. I'm kind of into public speaking, not so much, but I've been able to do things that ordinarily 20 something years ago no one would ever reason I'll be that child who would do that stuff. So I'm excited. I really want to take out my space here on YouTube and I'm so excited. So what's the purpose of this channel? You're wondering why I'm here and what do we stand to gain here. I had always thought of YouTubing on a serious note, but then I didn't really have a focus. I couldn't really narrow it down to a niche. I guess that's what it's called here. Because guys, I've really watched a lot of videos. Like, I've sat down and I've watched a whole lot of videos. I watched a whole lot of videos. Kelechi, Layefa, I've watched some foreign videos as well on how to launch out and start your YouTube. And I'm telling you, sitting here right now, I seem not to follow through all what I've watched. I'm so sorry. Oh my word. It was during a prayer meeting the purpose of this channel came to be. On Winning Daily, we'll be looking at life tussles and how best to ambush them. Literally, I have overcome the whole lot of things, like I said, as a child growing up, and so many stuff. I've come up with so much experience. I've been exposed to certain things due to the kind of society I grew up in, and I'm going to be sharing some basic simple facts on how we can overcome certain life problems which can be generalized, and then we can now talk, make references to the Bible where possible, and then we'll see how best we can overcome. And our slogan here is going to be love, faith and hope, from 1 Corinthians 13 verse 13. I would like to engage with you all personally. Like, we are all doing this together. Like, I feel like we're in this together, okay? I would want to engage with everyone personally. And I think the only way we can engage personally here on this space is through your comments. It's through the comment section. I'll get to know what you feel, how you relate to my content and all that. Where there's need for change, I would come in with that change if necessary. And I want you to also feel free. Like I said, we're going to be talking about life tussles and how best to ambush them. So I'm really going to be needing you guys coming through with your responsive comments. So until my next video, you stay winning. Mwah.